Howdy, welcome back to more JTReacts, and today we're watching 10 beloved UK TV shows that became disturbing. I don't know what, but something happened where these TV shows, you just watch them nowadays, you're like, ooh, what the heck, you know? There's a couple shows like that over here, like that 70s show. I used to love that 70s show, dude. Amazing show. But then just a few years ago, one of the actors in it, some stuff came out about him where you're just like, dude, he was one of my favorite characters in the show. But now I can't watch the show because of what he actually did in person, you know? And that kind of sucks because you don't want to let, like, the actor mess up the character, but he does, you know? So today we're gonna see what beloved TV shows just ain't it anymore. So we're about to get into it. Go to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers over here. If y'all want to see more videos like this, let me know by hitting that like button. But other than that, let's get on up into it.
Oh, that's it. Just dump another load at the front, make it harder.
Welcome to Watch Mojo UK. Today we're looking at shows everyone used to love, but have since become universally despised.
Kiss me slowly, squeeze me, excuse me?
My
Oh.
goodness, these hats get all over. Right now.
Oh.
Now then, gonna make you a star.
Gladiators. First up, we've got the 90s action game show that caused numerous injuries.
Oh.
It's since been revived more than once, but the original remains controversial.
What are they doing? They're trying to climb that and they're just throwing each other off of it?
It's since been revived more than once, but the original remains controversial.
Now, you've been doing the pyramid for quite a long time now. Does it get any easier?
Fitness-wise, it's always the same. As long as you keep fit, it's always going to be a hard event.
Contestants are made to battle against each other, much like real gladiators, with safety standards marginally higher than their Roman counterparts.
I'm about to say, so they're not like gladiators at all. The real gladiators? Dude, you couldn't put that stuff on TV.
Diane Udale, known as Jet on screens, fell so badly that her spine cracked.
Oh, a jet with a spectacular crash dive.
She was rushed to hospital. Thankfully, nothing was badly broken, but she
Ooh.
quit the show straight after. Sharon Davies, stage name Amazon, wasn't as lucky. One accident caused all the ligaments in her knee to snap, which needed 9 operations to cure.
Goodness. What's the prize? How much are they doing this for? Like, is it worth it? Like, if it's $1 million, okay, I might take the risk. Yeah, I mean, you're throwing each other off of a pyramid. Yeah, it's foam, but dude, that stuff's still gonna hurt, and if you land the wrong way, you're done. I wonder how many lawsuits the people that made this show got.
Amazon struggling to keep tabs on Mandy, just manages to drag her back down again.
Love Island. This reality competition is so wildly popular, it spawned 22 versions of it worldwide.
Goodness. 22 versions of it? I haven't watched any of them. And I prefer to keep it that way, I think.
It's not all fun and games though. It places a group of contestants on an isolated island, covered in cameras. Their entire time is broadcast on television, causing a hefty portion of drama. In its 10 years on the air, at least 4 people involved with the show have taken their lives after filming.
Caroline.
Oh? I thought he was gonna say, like, oh, they, you know, they've had a couple of people sue the show or something like that. No. Goodness, what happened?
Caroline Flack has died. Her family have announced the news a short while ago.
Their time on Love Island exacerbated mental health issues. Many have called for the show's cancellation. The network refuses, instead giving contestants at least 8 free therapy sessions after their time on the island.
Okay, something with your show is not working or isn't good if you have to provide therapy for the people that's on it. Like, there's something not right, you know? Maybe we shouldn't be making the show if people that come on it have to have therapy after. But it makes sense, though, because you're always on camera. The pressure of that is terrible. And it's like this reality thing where there's a bunch of relationships and people mad at each other and fighting. And shows like this, I've never understood them. Like, I understand a lot of people love them. I personally I've never had any interest in it at all. But dude, if people have to have therapy after, like, there's something going on. Like, we need to change something.
The X Factor. As soon as it aired, this reality singing competition was controversial. It pretends to find hidden celebrities, but instead decimates the reputation of lesser-known artists.
Right, okay,
Dang.
you're not a number, you're a person, you're a... Tell me what you are again?
A holistic vocal coach.
Take contestant Ariel Burdett, for example. In 2008, she sang an original song, but failed to impress the judges. She told them she was a human being, not a number, and iconically ripped off her tag. Ariel later took her life in 2019, and one of her friends claimed her audition tainted her as an artist.
Wow, I did not know that. I've seen this clip before, of course. I didn't know she took her own life, dude. Coming onto it, I feel like part of the show, you have to understand, like, hey, they're gonna be tough on me. It is a competition, but sometimes they do take it pretty far.
That was a complete and utter nightmare.
Like that's a little rough, you know?
An American version began in 2011, causing even more similarly tragic stories. Thankfully, they pulled the plug on that version after only 3 seasons. Inside the factory.
This is one of the most
Ooh, are those Kit Kats?
popular chocolate bars in the world.
How It's Made was an incredibly interesting Canadian documentary, showcasing how various household objects are crafted. Inside the Factory is essentially the British version of this, starring the
Dude, I kind of love shows like that. Like, the shows that go, like, behind the scenes and show you actually how stuff is made. It makes you not want to eat a lot of it, but I do like it.
infamous Greg Wallace. The presenter rose to fame on MasterChef, but has recently been dropped from TV entirely. The reason? Multiple allegations of misconduct. There have been 13 separate complaints, all currently under investigation.
Now, in the newspaper, I can see the complaints coming from a handful of middle-class women of a certain age just from Celebrity MasterChef.
Wallace adamantly denies them, claiming it was a handful of middle-class
What is he talking about?
women of a certain age who were responsible. Now Paddy McGuinness hosts the show, a decision that hasn't been unanimously well received. Strictly Come Dancing.
I do feel I have the right to say it wasn't, it was a toxic environment that I was in while I was rehearsing.
You would hope a simple dancing competition would prioritise a wholesome atmosphere. Unfortunately, that's far from the truth. Since starting in 2004, it sparked constant scandals. The most damaging scandal was caused by professional dancer Giovanni Panice. 3 contestants had an unpleasant time with Panice. The dancer officially said his intense passion and determination to win have affected my training regime, alongside denying any wrongdoing.
What?
Another resident dancer, Graziano De Prima, was similarly awful, once causing contestant Zara McDermott to burst into tears. The BBC apologised, but it's still running the show with new safety measures.
So is that like the UK's version of Dancing with the Stars? Like, do they have famous people come on there and do it sometimes? Y'all let me know.
Though their effectiveness is unclear. This morning, this daytime news programme has been on the air since 1988 and has had
Dang.
multiple scandals in that time. The most dystopian was paying energy bills as a prize in their Spin to Win contest.
Well, this week we've got our usual cash prizes, but you could also win some extra cash to pay your energy bills until the end of the year.
The most damaging
What's the problem with that? I would love for somebody to come pay my electric bill for the rest of the year,
was
huh?
presenter Philip Schofield's affair with a young man. He was only 15 when Schofield met him.
Oh, that's that dude? I did not know that. Yeah, no, that dude's wrong. Yeah, that dude's weird. He is not a good person. But, like, what's wrong with the electric bill? I don't understand.
Eventually, he got him a job on This Morning and then began an affair with him when he was 20.
Nasty. Nasty.
Schofield lied to everyone about the relationship, even co-star Holly Willoughby.
Firstly, are you okay? I hope so. Feels very strange indeed sitting here without Phil.
This all raised a lot of red flags.
Get it? Get it? Feels very strange without feel. Get it? Feel.
Causing widespread belief it was a grossly inappropriate relationship. In response,
It was.
ITV removed him from the show.
Good.
I was older. I should have known better. I shouldn't have done it.
Officially amazing.
Nasty.
What you've done! The pressure's knocked his head off!
For those who didn't grow up in the 2010s,
What?
this was a CBBC show focused on extraordinary talents and records. It ran from 2013 to 2018 and had numerous hosts, but the most controversial was Sizzlin' Steve, or Stephen
Sizzling Steve? Hold on now. What's Steve do?
Kish.
He may hold a number of amazing records, but he's hungry for more.
He ran a dog shelter called Tales
This dude's name is Sizzling Steve? It fits.
of Love, but it turned out he had a horrifically disturbing interest in dogs. His home was searched by police in 2018, where they found abhorrently obscene images and videos of them.
That just made my belly hurt. That made my belly hurt. Like, I literally turned. Sizzling Steve. Oh! What is wrong with people? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. That is, oh my goodness. Oh.
Kish was sentenced to 6 months in prison, and Officially Amazing will never be broadcast again.
6 months? 6 months? He should be doing 6 life sentences.
Top of the pops.
Hey, hey, we got it all happening tonight.
Yeah. We should have knew anything to do with this guy. Yeah.
One of the longest running music programs in
1964 to 2006? Goodness. Cheese and Rice, how long was that thing on?
Did weekly episodes in 2006, after being on air for 4 decades. It had numerous presenters, with Jimmy Savile being the most prominent. As we're all aware by now, Savile was an exceptionally seedy man. Behind closed doors, he was committing some of the most obscene crimes a human can commit. His episodes are no longer broadcast, and he posthumously became one of the most hated men in British history. It's a shame his presence has tainted this show, since its coverage of music's evolution is fascinating. Animal Hospital.
G'day. Welcome back to Animal Hospital.
Originally a wonderful, wholesome show, it told the stories of vets helping animals in need. The endings were often positive.
Oh, kitty.
And the vets feature did excellent work. So what was disturbing about it? Well, it was hosted by Rolf Harris, who was once a prominent personality in Britain. Just like Savile, he led an extremely disturbing life behind the scenes. These became public knowledge after the Savile scandal, and he was eventually sentenced to over 5 years in the slammer. Most of his honours were...
Not enough. I don't know what this dude... I don't know anything, like... I get the gist, and that's really all I want to know, but it's not enough. It should be a lot longer.
Revoked, and none of his shows will ever be shown on television again.
Thank goodness.
Well, if the week began dramatically, it certainly ended that.
Shut up.
And another wildly popular show. Children would write their wishes to Savile, and if they were chosen, they'd appear on Jim'll Fix It.
Dude! Okay, that's just wrong.
At the end of the episode, their wishes would come true. It sounds innocent, and for decades, it was adored. Well, a lot of the children involved were victims of Savile.
Okay, I'm done. Is that the last one? No, there's one more. I'm skipping. I'm not listening to this. Tired of hearing that dude's name.
Is this deceptively innocent children.
Yeah,
a taste in your mouth. Let us know in the
Okay, that's it. Thank goodness. Dude, there's just some people in this world, oh my goodness. Like, there's the bottom of the barrel, and then there's underneath the barrel, and then there's stuff underneath that, and then those dudes there at the end are underneath that, you know? Well, yeah, some of those shows, I'm definitely not going to be tuning in anytime soon, you know? If you want to see more videos like this, let me know by hitting that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow.